This rivalry has been brewing for a long time, and it spills over tonight at the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time.
First up, we have The Machine from the United States of America. Joe Louis, the Brown Bomber. His fight against Matt Schmeling, one of the most important fights in the history of this fine sport.
Just take note. Look at the reach. Look how much they're giving away in this fight.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the red trunks with red trim, The Machine. Fighting out of the blue corner, an iconic longtime world champion who defended his title for a record of 12 years, introducing a heavyweight champion of the world, the Brown Bomber, Joe Louis.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
I love this arena. I dream of places like this. I dream of fights like this. I dream of atmospheres like this, but it could only happen here.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Beautiful counter punch. That jab misses. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Nice exchange here from both men. This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
You've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That uppercut can't get through. Good defense on that left hook. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. So much firepower here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Straight right just misses. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. It's obvious who the bigger, stronger fighter is. Let's see if they use it to their advantage.
You've got to fight dirty, Todd. You've got to get in close. You've got to fight on the blind side of the referee. You've got to find a way in.
Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The Brown Bomber in some trouble. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes.
And Machine goes down. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
That's lights out right there.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Joe Louis in trouble. So it's... Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect that.
And down goes Machine. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you do.
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. The Brown Bomber in some trouble. One of the all-time greats, Joe Louis, is down. And you can see it right here. That body shot sent them down, and they weren't getting up.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, and we continue.
Both men promised to knock their opponent down, and they were right in that round.
Absolutely crazy.
And there's the bell for round 5. Let's see how these two fighters respond after both got knocked down in the previous round.
That is showing the fitness, that is showing the stamina, that is showing the hard work done in the gym. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down, they've got it.
Miss with that jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter shot. Swing and a miss with that hook. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Beautiful counter shot. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round, so
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Joe Louis in trouble. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Eight smart. Now, okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
On to the 6th round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. The Hall of Famer Joe Louis is down. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
A shot from the gods took him out.
they beat the count and are ready to go again.
She's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. We just take...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again.
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up. And Machine drops to the canvas. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight.